What's good? What's good? Let's talk. What's goody? What's goody with my family? What's goody with the hold on, let me get my hat right. Let me get my hat right. What's good? Let's talk a little bit. It's been a while since I've been live by myself, especially on Saturday Night Live. Y'all know CFT Saturday Night Live is a staple. You know what I'm saying? Many attempted, not too many can accomplish it. Sin City Cowboy was good. Katrina Kiss was good. D Money Motivated was good. Fools Texas was good. All mods in the building. Pete. Oh, come on. Come on, Pete P. I'm not doing that. That name is wild. Hannah, I'm not doing it. Nope. Alan Hudson was good. JV Cowboys was good. Brad Harris, Dak Owens was goody, was goody, was goody. Yuka Luka, what's going on? Fashionista, what's good? What's good? Big Dow 8604. Pastor Oliver, what's going on? King G, LaCourtney Wheeler, what's goody? Chad Neighbors, what's good? Brandon JC, Pete, you knew that was wild. Marky Franklin was good. Dak Owens was good. Let me go and pin that to the top for the people coming in that's not familiar. Not familiar. Welcome to CFT's house. Appreciate y'all. First, speak to the host. How y'all doing? Hit the like button. After that, sit back, relax, and join the conversation. I agree with that. Sugar Daddy Williams was good. Still hate saying that name. What's good with my dog? The vibes. Yo, was goody. David Holden, Bosco, Dirk Pascal, Daniel Hernandez. What's good? Hit the like button. What's good, Daniel? Thank you. I appreciate you. How y'all feeling tonight? How y'all feeling? Who come here? Chef Pope, Daniel Berry Sports, Robert Simmons. Trying to catch everybody. What's good? SD in the heat. All right, what's up? Josie Gutierrez. My fault. What's good? What's good with you? Greatness. What's going on? Katrina Kiss. What's good? I think I spoke to you already. C Nix. I think I got everybody. How y'all feeling though? Y'all good? 90 people in here in 2 minutes. I appreciate y'all. After Eagles, would you get JB the Cowboys 99 is or 999 is in here speaking business. After Eagles, would you get Jalen Ramsey? Of course I would get Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey's an excellent corner. Physical corner, loves to tackle, loves his bravado. But will we get Jalen Ramsey? No. And if anybody actually watched the video I posted earlier, instead of just looking at the thumbnail, you would know that's how I felt. You would know already. I'm not about to mislead y'all. It would be the perfect move. It would be an all-in move. It would be a push the chips to the middle, letting your team know, hey man, we about trying to get this W, trying to get this chip. You know what I'm saying? But will the Cowboys do it? No. Y'all know the Cowboys ain't going to get Jalen Ramsey. Who thought that? Scott Johnson was good. Lose takes. What's good? Salute to Lose Takes, man. Go subscribe to my dog, man. Excellent work. Content creator. And Lou is a man of character. He got a point of view. He ain't out here just making whatever. I appreciate Lou's work and what he does for the community. You know what I'm saying? So please do yourself a favor. Just go over there. You ain't gotta just go hit subscribe just because I'm telling you to. Go watch the content. I bet you will enjoy it and hit subscribe. I bet you, man. You know what I'm saying? Who you thought we'd get Pickens though? Who would thought David Holden? I love that. I love that. I love the positivity. Who thought we'd get Pickens? And I'm going to get to the fact that a lot of the players is pushing messaging without pushing messaging. All we can do is work. That's a fact, Lou. You know, Lou's an offensive lineman at heart, so he a grinder. As what's your quote, Lou? You know what I'm saying? Was it necessary, never celebrated? What is it? What is the offensive line creed or motto that you live by? I know. Look, I know I ain't been live in a while, and y'all might have forgot how it works, but it's 121 people in here and 49 likes. Don't do me like that. I know I can get 51 likes. I know I can. Katrina Kiss with the first super chat of the night. Y'all know the rules if y'all remember them. Fire emojis in the chat for the first super chat. Katrina Kiss 999 super chat. I would rather have Pickens for a future than they won't pay for Ramsey and Pickens. Yeah, no. Pickens his money should be already allotted. Pickens is probably going to push one of them corners off the roster, but we'll talk about that in a point. Appreciate y'all showing Katrina some love. First, there you go. First blame, last congratulated. That's a fact. To the offensive line, and shout out to all the offensive linemen in the chat, and just people that show love to the trenches. You know what I'm saying? People that I didn't hit the mic with my comb. Y'all know I'll be doing other stuff during the stream. Don't pay me no mind. But for real, Brandon Mahoney, what's goody? Appreciate y'all coming here. 132 people, 68 likes. Let's get them last 32 likes. Let's get it to 100, and we're gonna keep rolling. I didn't think we was gonna get Pickens. I didn't think the Cowboys had it in them. I don't. I did not think the Cowboys had it in them to go do something it's a young player with a whole bunch of upside. That's a move that the Eagles usually do. Let's just keep it real. That's an Eagles move. You know? Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, Will McClay, whoever had something to do with it, surprised me with that. I ain't see it. What's good, Johnny Duncan? Extend him for 4 years? I think so. You know why? CeeDee Lamb is 26. George Pickens is 24. Right? CeeDee Lamb got another, 3.5 years? He signed his deal last year, at least 3 years. George Pickens, you pair him and CeeDee Lamb up, and you give this team a chance in this window. You do the guaranteed money first 3 years. Last year, you leave open if you want to move him or get off of him. My point is this. Let's talk about the window that we in. 80 likes, 147 people. Do y'all believe we are in a competing window? I'm not going to say that word, that buzzword that makes everybody get angry. You know, the one that starts with S and ends with an L. Or 2 words. I'm not going to say it. Night Ranger, what's popping? But we're in a window. We have a veteran quarterback that has been in the MVP race before. He's led the league in touchdowns. He's been an all-pro. We have somebody that knows how to play the position at a high level. I don't care what you say. We do. Randy Caldwell. Not Caldwell. Ain't no W in there. Randy Cattle. $10 super chat. I would love Ramsey, but I do feel like DJ Reader and Gilly would make us better. 100% before you get to Ramsey. Suited to be a contender. Your thoughts on sprinkle? Your thoughts? Oh, a sprinkle of sauce with Cooper or Allen. Your thoughts? I'll say this real quick to finish my point. I think that a DJ Reader, a veteran D tackle. I've been saying this for weeks. Every video, veteran D tackle and a veteran corner and a veteran running back is what I want. Them the last couple of pieces. 3 likes away from 200. 3 likes away from 100. Sorry. And then let's push to 200. So I'm with you. Those pieces will make us great. Thank you for that $10 super chat. It's right on par. Hold on. I definitely want a 1 tech for sure. No doubt. My fault. I lost my train of thought. Super Bowl. I'm not saying those words at all. But seriously, I feel like we're in a window where we have young, excellent players. Micah Parsons, Dak Prescott. You could say Dak's not young, but for quarterback years, 31, heading towards 32, that's not terribly old. You could still win in that range. You know what I'm saying? Of course, CeeDee Lamb. We got Tyler Smith. We got George Pickens. We got some young talent. Are we ready to compete immediately? No. We still got some players that need to show and prove. I need Demo to come back healthy. I need another corner to solidify himself. I know Trayvon Diggs is the forgotten player, so everybody act like he died. Knock on wood. Trayvon Diggs still alive. He's just rehabbing. My point is the next 3 years is it. Once Dak turns 34, 35-ish, if we ain't clicked, if it ain't hit, it's over. It is over. Dak will go on. If Dak still wants to play in this league, he'll go be a Kirk Cousins. And I can see somebody right now. He already Kirk Cousins. I know the goofy joke. But my point is, It's 183 people in here and 112 likes. That's crazy work. Last 40 people to jump in here. Hit the like button. I need to see when y'all sneak in. Y'all ain't even say what's up. Y'all just snuck in and started watching. Hit the like button. I am Leah. Appreciate you. Like the video, please. Free great time. Great free content. Cowboys for life. Appreciate you. So Sammy, what's good? I ain't even see you slide in here. So I feel like in this window, you need to keep all of the great pieces together and build on that. We just added Tyler Booker. We got our line for the most part. Ain't nothing. Ain't no unit ever usually perfect. But if you could say Tyler Smith, Cooper Beebe, Tyler Booker, that middle. If we got to eventually look for another left tackle, so be it. Tyler Guyton, you on the clock. If Terrence Steele don't work out, Terrence Steele, you on the clock. But the center core piece of that line is intact. It's ready. We are not the doldrums of the league. We're not the bottom. We're not the rank and file of the league. Y'all feel like that? K Paso CFT in the cartel. What's good with you, James Macias? Sorry if I said your name wrong. Macias? What's good with you, bro? Randy Cadow, $2 super chat. Damn wrong, free content bandits. It's all good, man. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Randy in here showing love. The Cody Show. What's popping? What's good? What's popping? Do y'all feel like we are one of the worst teams in the league? Let's start there before we build the positivity. Before we get to the cryptic message that our players are sending. Hurts hasn't peaked yet while Dak is starting. Hurts hasn't peaked yet? Why you say that? Why? Because he won a chip? Because his team was built like Dak. None of Dak's teams have never been built. We're not doing that tonight. You're gonna have to find another channel. We're not doing that tonight. This ain't gonna be the Praise the Eagles show. I show respect. They the champions. But we're not doing that tonight, Sugar. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to find somewhere else to big up Jalen Hurts. They ain't going down here. This is Cowboys talk. We'll talk about them when we get closer to May. I don't even feel like hating on them. They're not the topic of the subject. You know what I'm saying? But there's other teams that are below us. We 100% can compete right now. But we have to not only have our players lock in further, we got to do some more work in the front office. We ain't done. We don't even know who our solidified running back is. We don't know who running back one is. I did a video on that the other day. We don't know who running back one is, and that's important. Running back one is important. I know y'all want to say Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue is just penciled in. But Jaden Blue ain't showed you nothing so you can definitively say that's his job. Chef Pope with the fire gifted a Cowboys Fan Talk membership. That's fire. Gifted membership. That is dope. Sugar Daddy, show some love to Chef Pope. He just gave you a membership. Rome, do you plan on going to any games this year? That's a fact. I'll be at the Carolina game because I'm close. You know what I'm saying? That's not too far of a drive for me. Yes, I'm on the East Coast. Y'all know the vibes. I'm gonna fly to Dallas. I think I'm going to the Green Bay game. I think that's a Sunday night game. I think I'm gonna fly to Dallas for that. I was thinking about going to the Eagles game, but I think I'm gonna fly to the Randy Caddow. Caddow? I keep wanting to say Caldwell. My dog Randy just joined the family. Y'all welcome Randy to the cartel, man. He just joined the CFT family, man. Y'all welcome him. Appreciate you for joining the family, dog. Welcome. Will IV, hit me up, dog. Hit me in the DM on Twitter. We can link. Why Dak got to make it happen and not the Cowboys team make it happen? Eddie Lowe, that's an excellent point. Eddie Lowe. That's a fire comment, ain't it, y'all? Eddie Lowe. Why Dak got to make it happen and the team don't got to make it happen? See, that's just the way people phrase things. If the Cowboys are going to do anything, it's going to take the team. Not even the great Patrick Mahomes has won a Super Bowl without the help of his team. Even that one Super Bowl that the Chiefs got to, where they battled with Josh Allen. Y'all remember that game where Josh Allen and I think it was a divisional. Josh Allen and Patty went back and forth, touchdown for touchdown, right? Y'all can't tell me that Tyreek Hill wasn't doing some of the heavy lifting. He hit Tyreek Hill on a slant. That mug took it 70. It must not be no Eagles content going on. It's a loose eagle in here for no reason. You must be bored. Bosco Zaragoza. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Bosco Z, welcome to the family. Y'all show Bosco some love. Welcome Bosco to the family, a new channel member. Welcome. Down South Cowboy 504 499 super chat. Give these running backs a chance. I believe one will hit. I'm going to give them all the chances, dog. But I'm not going to be overly optimistic quite yet because I need to see some of it. It's not that I'm wishing them to fail. I need them to work. We ain't got nobody else. But I'm afraid to get too excited. I seen somebody compare Phil Maffa to Bo Jackson. Jadon Blue to Tony Dorsett. Like, we got to relax. You don't think so? They ain't a bit much. They ain't a bit much to y'all. Let me get to before we keep going, before I forget the exact point, before y'all jump in here. Did y'all see what Wanye Thomas said? Did y'all see what Wanye Thomas said? Earlier. Let me see if I can find it. He said it's fun again. Let me see if I can get that up on y'all. Y'all can see it. Fun again. It's fun again. Demarion Overshown. I told y'all. I am Leah 999 Super Chat. Thank you, Leah. I appreciate you. Thank you for showing support and love always. It was on Twitter. He just wrote, "It's fun again." And it was him shaking Schotty's hand. Why does that matter? Why do y'all think that matters? Tolbert or Mingo, wide receiver 3? Mingo? It's going to be Tolbert. Tolbert's going to start the year. I think Mingo takes his job. John Machota all have confirmed that Tolbert's been taking all of the wide receiver 3 positions, but Mingo take his job in camp. That's up to Mingo. We need 33 likes, 32 likes, and we'll be at 200. And it'll be 300 people in here on a Saturday night live, or Saturday night in May. Something in my eye. Now, why do y'all think him saying it's fun again? And then Demarion Overshown saying, I told y'all. Have y'all been watching my content? Have y'all been watching the last couple of videos? I know they ain't been hitting like normal, so I don't know if y'all caught them. Randy Cadwell, another $5 super chat. Y'all throw some fire in there for Randy. Randy did put like 15 super chats in here already, and he just deserved fire emojis just on the sheer fact that he just showing mad love. We're at on the East Coast. I'm going to the Carolina game. I'm from South Carolina, so if I see you, I'm buying a hat. Have you signed it? Hey, dog, I got you. Randy, send me an email, cowboysfantalk@gmail. I got you. We going to link up. No question. We going to link up. Rome, what's good with the Kyle Pitts trade talk? We not trading for Kyle Pitts. We not trading for Kyle Pitts. We it's Ferg season. We believe in Ferg over here. Y'all been paying attention to energy. The energy. Cody Show. You tapped in. Everything is different. You got George Pickens saying, yo, I love it here. I like the energy. I like the vibes. George Pickens, right? You got Khalil. What's his name? What's his name? I'm about to say Khalil Shakur from the Bills. Kyer Elam. I'm sorry, Kyer Elam saying that this is completely different. Hold on, I didn't even see Philly 500 come in here. Philly 500 in here trolling. I ain't see Philly 500 come in here. Where he at? Did I miss Philly 500? Where y'all get that from? I ain't see him. Shout out to Philly 500, man. One of the shit talk legends in the game. I ain't even see him pop in here. I think that's funny. I ain't see it. Probably something I ain't need to see. I didn't even see it. Oh, he over there talking trash on his channel. Oh, all right. I ain't tripping. Philly going troll. That's what he do. He from that era. Philly's from the YouTube era where trolling was key. It was king. YouTube a little different now, but back when Philly came in, that's what you did. Anyway, back to my commentary. I just thought he popped in here talking trash in the comments. The energy is different, man. And I wanted to, you want to ignore it, right? I was talking to my brother DMV. Shout out to DMV, shout out to J Tuck. We be having our little talks and stuff like that, going back and forth, putting ideas out there. DMV is warning about too much optimism, right? And I respect it. My bro's just like, yo, let's let them do it. Let them go out there and show and prove first. Let's not get behind them too much. And I'm with them. I didn't crashed and burned. How many seasons? Y'all been watching me? Who been around with me since 2020? Not too much optimism. Night Ranger, Chess. What's the best way to put it? Not making certain players that need to prove it. I believe in George Pickens. I do. But some of these players got to put in some more work. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Jake Ferguson re-solidify himself as one of the better tight ends in the league. He was heading that direction. You know, I want to see Jadon Blue make me be able to allow me to say, yo, we got one of the best young running backs in the league. I want him to go do it. I want Phil Maffa to make us say, oh, we got a steal. I ain't see him being that good. I want Donovan Izaraku to solidify the fact what I said. Oh, he going to be a first-round talent. He a second-round pick that's going to be solidified as a first-round talent. If you did a redraft, they're going to say Donovan Easy would have went first round. I want Siobhan Revel to come out for that ACL injury and look like he didn't lose a step. Look like he's the prospect everybody thought he was. We just want to make people earn it. That's all. But y'all know me. I fashion myself as an OD optimist. You give me an inch, I'm going to take a mile. I'm ready to be optimistic about this team. I am. I don't want to wait, but it's probably the smart thing to do. But I see the potential. We all do. We see the potential in this team. Yo, we won 7 games last year. Do I need to go back down memory lane and talk to people about just how unfortunate our luck was last year? We had Mike McCarthy on a 1-year deal, no job security, and pretty much beefing with the front office. We had no solidified running game. We had Ezekiel Elliott and Rico Dowdle. That was our 2 top running backs. I ain't trying to disrespect, but that's already a drop-off. We had CeeDee Lamb and no definitive wide receiver 2 because Brandon Cooks got hurt and couldn't play most of the year. Not to mention he's aging. We had Jalen Tolbert out there battling. We got Jalen Brooks out there battling. Like, our receiving core was bad. Dak Prescott was kind of nagging on a foot injury from the offseason when he was wearing a boot. And I'm pretty sure that's how he tore his hamstring. I'm pretty sure. Nobody's ever going to admit that. But Dak had a boot on in the summer, and tried to play his way through it, overcompensating, tears his hamstring. Bad year. Tyler Guyton, first round pick, struggle season. 275 people in here, 214 likes. Hit the like button. And do you want to talk about the injuries? Dak goes down. Cooks goes down. Cooks went down with an undisclosed weird. He got a shot in the knee or something and it didn't heal. It was stupid. Micah goes down for weeks. D-Law goes down for wild time. Doesn't even come back. Marshawn Nealon, second round pick, goes down. At one point, Tyler Guyton was hurt. Zach Martin got hurt at one point. Every corner on our team apparently got hurt. Deron Bland didn't come back to like week 12, it felt like. I want to talk about, like, Sam Williams tore his ACL before the season started. Bad luck after bad luck. Yo, we were down. Yo, we was running out there on like our fifth string edge and like our fifth string corner. We had a corner come in off the practice squad and tear his ACL. What was my man name? He was decent too. Like, it was a bad year for injuries and just luck. CeeDee Lamb battled through an AC joint injury. He never even came off the field. Butler. I like Butler too. But he got hurt like almost instantly. It was like, yo, what is up with our luck? We had Mike Solari as a coach and Scott McCurley as a coach. Mike Zimmer and Mike McCarthy was now on the same page. They weren't friends. There was no continuity. And with all of that, how many games did we win? Y'all not hearing me? Oh, yeah, it's Saturday Night Live with CFT. I got a little livations. We back like we never left. I was waiting until we got to about this point. We still run 7 games through all of that. First of all, losing your quarterback is just like, that's a wrap. But losing your quarterback, your second receiver, both your edge rushers, the edge rushers behind them, 3 or 4 of your corners, starting offensive linemen, 2 of them got hurt at some point. Rookie center. We still won 7 games. So you mean to tell me I get to get Dak Prescott back, George Pickens, Jadon Blue, Phil Maffa, Donovan Easy, Siobhan Revel, Trayvon Diggs. Oh, Trayvon Diggs wasn't playing last year too. He got hurt. Trayvon Diggs comes back. We also brought back Dante Fowler. Yeah, that happened. We got Solomon Thomas. We got a 3-tech edge rotation, or a 3-tech rotation now. We still need a 1-tech. Guidance should be better by proxy, just for effort. We brought Tyler Booker in to solidify that middle. You mean to tell me we can't win bare minimum 3 more games? All of that back? Oh, yeah, we still beating Jaden Daniels with all that stuff I just mentioned. Hoodie Kush was good. That's my dog. Darren Posey was good. That's my point. 313 people in here. What's good, man? 313 on a Saturday Night Live? What's good? Can you just put some clap emojis in there? Clap in the comments, man. 313 people is fire. Hit the like button while you're doing it, but clap in the comments, man, for yourselves, not for me. That's fire, man. Yeah, I ain't sip. I just showed y'all and I put it back down. Now let's get the pendulum swings back and forth because that's the optimism. We getting all these players back. The positive momentum is back. I don't think Stephen Jones, this is what we need to talk about. I don't think Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones or Will McClay liked Mike McCarthy like that. Let's talk about it. I don't think they like Mike McCarthy like that. You know, it's a real hidden nugget. Lou feels me. I don't think the players liked Mike McCarthy like that neither. That's why Wanye Thomas is out here saying it's back fun again. And then you got Demarion Overshown co-signing it. Why is that? Why my man just typed Law Nation? Did Law pop in here and I missed it? Mem 10, why you type Law Nation? Is Law in here? And I ain't speak? Y'all be saying names, y'all be throwing me off. I ain't know if I missed them. Oh, all right. I think we do have a chance to get there. I don't want to talk about championships and Super Bowls. I want to just build right now. Oh, he said something similar. Shout out to my dog Law. Y'all already know Law the GOAT. You know Law the GOAT. So I if I'm on the same wavelength as Law, I'm happy about that. But I think there was only one person that liked Mike McCarthy. Can y'all guess who that was? I think it was one person that liked Mike McCarthy. I wanted to like Mike McCarthy as my head coach, man. I wanted him to do well. I used to support Big Mike. I used to call him Money Mike. Dak Prescott. It was 4. But just because Dak liked him don't mean he was right. It don't mean Dak was right. Randy Cadell, $2 super chat. That's Law F in Nation. Law F in the Nation. That's a fact, Randy. Thank you for that super chat. Now, I think Dak liked him. And you could be wrong. Dak like everybody, though. I would love to get candid Dak. Because Dak be liking everybody. Dak like Tolbert. That's a fact. That don't make him right. Dak does like Tolbert. Dak like, what was that dude name? What was his name? Was it Dennis Houston? What was that? What was that receiver, that practice squad receiver from a couple years ago? What was his name? Yeah, Dak do not always be right. What was his name? Was it Dennis Houston? I think that was his name. Who was the practice squad? Dennis Houston. Dak like them too. He always where he need to be. He was shredded in the dash. But Dak liked him. Dak ain't always right, y'all. And I love Dak Prescott, but he ain't always right. Let's hold it down. Dennis Houston had a great camp, and he always where he needed to be. And then the real bullets started flying, and he was slow, couldn't get off the line, and the talent takes over. I don't care if you always where you need to be in camp. Can you beat a number 2 corner, a number 3 corner? No, he could not. Dak's job is to make whatever they put out there work. He is not player personnel guy. Dak like Garrett. Garrett like Dak. This ain't about who Dak like or what Dak like. You're supposed to give him stuff to make him flourish. Load the clip, but that don't mean he get to go pick the bullets. Y'all hear that? Let me say that again. Load the clip, but that don't mean Dak Prescott get to go pick the bullets. He might need some hollows, some explosive rounds. He might need a silencer, a red dot. He might not know. Paul Rook. Hey, man, I'm just saying. Sip that. Night Ranger trying to get me drunk. Hey, dog, relax. Sip that. Know what I'm saying? But my point is, with all that coming back, all the stuff we got coming back, right? Hold on, my dog DMV just hit me right now. With all that stuff happening, right? You can't tell me this team ain't gonna be better. You could have just brought me just George Pickens without all the extra stuff, and I'd have been happy. George Pickens is the best receiver that got added to any team in the draft this year. George Pickens is better than every other receiver that was in the draft this year. I stand on it. Now, will he be better than them for the entire career? I don't know. That's up to them. Burden might grow into something. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Golden might grow into something. We don't know. But right now, right today, oh yeah. Which receiver in the draft that got drafted this year is better than George Pickens? Somebody name one for me. We 34 likes away from 300. Are we going to get Stephon Gilmore to lock down the NFC East title? I would love it. I know they've been in contact with him. I would love it. I'm not saying that those dudes can't become better than him. I'm not going to just definitively say Pickens is better than him for the entire career. Justin Thobe with the 199 super chat. Cheers, Rome. New era. Cheers, bro. I'll take a sip for that. Thank you for the super chat. George Pickens is better than Travis Hunter at receiver right now. Let's not do that. Travis Hunter might grow into be one of the most versatile players in the NFL history. But I saw Travis Hunter run a route the other day. No. Maybe in a year I got to change my tone, but right now, no. I don't know what CJ the original I'm talking about, but that's funny. He's better than Tet right now. He is. Tet might become a monster, but he got to go do it. I've seen George Pickens do some crazy stuff already. Calvin Jefferson, 199 super chat. Getting Solari out of there will make the O-line better. No question. The O-line is already better just because of Connor Riley, just because of Clayton Adams, because of Schottenheimer, who appreciates the trenches. So y'all gonna get Lou hype. Lou gonna start drinking with me. B-Bird, did you miss my super chat? I did. Hold on, B-Bird. My fault, big dog. B-Bird, 499 super chat. My fault, B-Bird. It doesn't help when your coach is a lame duck season. I think last year was a throwaway season for the Joneses. It was, man. And I fought against it entirely. 26 likes away from 300. It was. And thank you for that super chat, man. Appreciate you, B-Bird. It was a throwaway. It was annoying. Your coach is on a 1-year deal. Your defensive coordinator is brought in on a 1-year deal, but you can't really extend them because you don't know if the coach is going to be there. All of the ancillary coaches are just throwaways. We wanted them to be better, but we built our coaching staffs late. Mike Solari, Scott McCurley, what was our running backs coach? Like horrible staff. Horrible. Lazy staff. It was a lazy staff. And none of them really had the player. Yo, why would players listen to you if they know you might not be here next year? Lou's with me. If the players know you might not be here next year, why would they listen to you? You coach Z, you coach Zim. Get out there and run them laps. Shut your ass up. You ain't gonna be here next year. Who you talking to? That's how to play. Yo, who you talking to, Mike? Shut up, Mike. Mike McCarthy. You ain't running the route right. You ain't running the route right. Pack your bags. It's a wrap. After Dak went down, the players wasn't locked in. Locked in for what? Shut up, Mike. Am I saying that's right? No. I think that's stupid. You should follow your coach. But we was disjointed. We wasn't locked in. Jeff Blasco. Oh, I hated him. Thank you. Duke Manyweather might as well have been our O-line coach. Micah did say, that's my point. Like, nobody was locked in. What you really gonna do? Not only would you not listen to your coordinators or your coach, what if you're a positional coach? People were talking about Trayvon Diggs wasn't locked in. Trayvon Diggs wasn't focused on rehab. Focused on what? If Mike McCarthy called Trayvon Diggs checking on his rehab, yo, where you at? I'm in Miami, Mike. Shut up. Come back when I feel like it. Shut your bum ass up. I got $100 million deal. I make more than you. Because you know the Cowboys wasn't paying Mike McCarthy. They didn't empower Mike McCarthy. But I don't know if any of y'all remember this, though. I'm just saying it's real. I ain't saying it's right. I know y'all laughing. I'm not saying it's right to treat your coach like that. I'm saying that that's how it was happening. But listen to this. Check this out. Check this out. It's not that they love Brian Schottenheimer. Not quite yet. The Jones family want Brian Schottenheimer to work because of what? They want to prove themselves right. Mike McCarthy turned down the job. They was going to extend Mike McCarthy. They was going to give him another deal, but they didn't want to pay him. They didn't want to meet his stipulations, so they went somewhere else. That's the truth. See, that's the forgotten. We act like they wasn't in negotiations. They was talking to Mike. Mike ain't want to capitulate. He ain't want it, and that's fine because good things can happen on accident. Good things can happen on accident. So Mike not taking the job ain't necessarily bad. My point is this. Mike leaves. We bring in Schottenheimer. The Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, they want him to work. They start doing stuff we ain't see. Brian, first of all, we've been dealing with Cooper Rush. How long? They could have just brought back Cooper Rush. Brian Schottenheimer is a salesman. I said that the best coach we need to bring in is not a hard ass, not somebody that's going to fight Jerry Jones. Mike McCarthy was fighting Jerry Jones. We needed to bring in somebody that can sell Jerry Jones on their ideas and make Jerry Jones feel like he's winning. But in all actuality, you getting what you want. Brian Schottenheimer is a salesman. He knows how to work a room. He knows how to command a conversation. He knows how to lead. I can tell. I know what that looks like, y'all. He's a salesman. You can put Brian Schottenheimer in any room. You thought you was on Jeff Kavanaugh's channel. Is it the bread or the hot dog? It's the hot dog or the bun. Pause. That's a Jeff Kavanaugh staple. Shout out to Jeff Kavanaugh. I don't even know what that really means, but that's his thing. That's him and Brian Broaddus' his thing. I'll be confused. I don't know what that means. What they said on their show. Brian Schottenheimer's a salesman, yo. And the Jones family want to give him what he needs because they want to look like they right. Jerry Jones always wants to look like he's right. That's why we always get undrafted free agents. And we go get, he want to save people. Jerry Jones want to look like, y'all didn't know he was going to be good. I made him good. Me. The league ain't never believed in Brian Schottenheimer, but they should have. I did. So he goes out there. Now, are we pushing all the chips to the middle of the table like Philly? No, it's still going to be some type of a balance because Stephen Jones is Stephen Jones. I rock. What's popping? Ramon Estrada. What's good? What's good? What's good? But we've built this thing pretty I like it. The Cowboys are the only team in the division that has 2 edge rushers that had 10 plus sacks last year. That's us. Dante Fowler had 10 plus sacks. Yeah. Taking Dante Fowler from the Washington Commanders weakens them. Who's the Washington Commanders starting edge rushers? Who? He had 10 plus sacks last year. He on our team now. Donovan Izaraku is the best young edge rusher in the entire division right now. Our edge room is stacked. Think about some of the additions. I know that Solomon Thomas is old by everybody's standards, but he's a professional 3 technique. He's going to get his job done. Is he going to get 6 or 7 sacks? No. Does he know how to play the run? Is he stout? Is he strong? I think so. Is he a 1 tech? No, we still need a 1 tech. But I think Solomon Thomas is great considering he's the rotational piece with Osa. We're not asking him to start. We're asking him to rotate in. It's perfect. Blake Childress, what's goody? I'm an Ole Miss fan, so I've been watching Mingo for years. We'll see this year, his last chance to show he's good. I think Mingo gonna be okay. Dak Prescott has made a lot of people look better that y'all don't remember. Drunken master mode is yo, Night Ranger over there getting lit. What you drinking, Night Ranger? We 2 likes away from 300. That's crazy. That's too close. Y'all, some it's 1 like. It's 1 person out there that can get us to 300. Who will it be? Who's going to get us to 300? Somebody out there. One of y'all watching. And if you're new here, don't trip. My camera follows me. It's AI. It does that. If you're not familiar with my camera, you're probably like, yo, what is going on? My camera does that. It's okay. Don't freak out. But I think Brian Schottenheimer, they say that we probably wouldn't have got George Pickens if it wasn't for Schottenheimer. They was talking to them before the draft. The draft passed. We didn't get a receiver. And Schottenheimer, although you've heard him give props to Tolbert and talk about other receivers and talk about this offense, they said that Schottenheimer was on the phone. Schottenheimer and Jerry. Shout out to Jerry. Will McClay said it was Schottenheimer and Jerry that made sure that deal got done. I like that. You know why? Because I feel like Mike McCarthy was too prideful. What do they say pride is? Pride comes before what? Pride comes before what, y'all? Pride comes before the fall. Mike McCarthy was too prideful because Mike McCarthy wanted to walk around and tell you, yeah, man, I won a championship. That don't mean shit, Mike. It don't mean nothing. What have you done for me lately? You the Cowboys coach. You ain't win a championship here. You left that cachet back in Green Bay. That's what I love about Brian Schottenheimer. Brian has nothing to lean on. Brian got to come put in work. He don't got no cachet to fall back on. His coordinator jobs ain't gonna carry him. The league and the world can't wait for Schottenheimer to lose a game so they can say, see, I told you he wasn't a good coach. But I love that Schottenheimer's not moving around scared. He's moving around with confidence. And the confidence is bleeding into his players. It's fun again. It was a lot of politics last year. My coaches, the players I like play. I'm gonna ask y'all a real question. I don't care about this whole washed up shit. Why didn't Dalvin Cook get no snaps last year? Why couldn't I go watch him fail? Why? Why y'all bench my left tackle when he needs the reps? I don't care how bad he looks. Dak Prescott's hurt, but you benching Tyler Guyton. There was a lot of politics last year. Why, when Donovan Wilson was out there getting toasted, roasted, and laid to the side, why didn't Wanye get no run? Am I saying that Dalvin Cook was amazing? No. But why wasn't he getting no snaps when our running game was struggling? Why, when we brought in Jonathan, I'm about to get angry. Why, when we brought in Jonathan Mingo, it took like 4 weeks to see one snap? When I seen Amari Cooper join the Bills within like 3 days, he scored a touchdown. You're supposed to be an offensive guru. You can't figure out how to get offensive pieces on the field? Politics. Mike, I didn't ask for Dalvin Cook, so I ain't gonna play him. I didn't want y'all to trade for Jonathan Mingo, so I ain't gonna play him. And then I hear whispers in the building that other people, they had to force him to play players. It's frustrating. And I think a lot of it was pride. It was anger. It was beef. It was politics. It was beef behind the scenes with the front office. It was childishness. And the main thing wasn't what, y'all? They didn't have the what was the main primary goal that it should be? We should have been focused on winning, but we weren't. It's focused on bullshit. Because Mike got a vendetta against the Cowboys. Because maybe he's not paid enough or he don't got enough power. And it was just stupid. Hallelujah. Peace and love. What's good with you? That's why I'm happy about Schottenheimer. He don't got no pride to fall back on. He don't got no I won a championship to fall back on. He want to prove himself. That's different. Jaden Blue want to prove himself because don't nobody know what he could do. Phil Maffa want to prove himself. George Pickens want to prove to the league that he's a great receiver. He's not a head case. Dak Prescott want to prove to the league that it's not over. He's not over with. He's not washed. He's still one of the better quarterbacks in the league because they got him ranked 17th. It's a lot of chips on shoulders in this season. Mozzie Smith want to prove himself that he's not a complete bust. Tyler Guyton want to prove himself. It's a lot of people that got things to prove. Trayvon Diggs is rehabbing right now. He can't wait to come back and show y'all I'm still a great corner. Well, are you? Show me. Deron Bland, they're trying to put your ass back in the slot. He want to prove himself. Kalen Carson, are you completely trash? You got to show me. You coming in the league calling yourself seatbelt, but most of the year you was belt buckle, belt to ass. You was calling yourself seatbelt. You was belt buckle, belt to ass all year. So what you gonna do? And I'm not talking about giving belt to ass. I'm talking about taking belt to ass. What you gonna do? It's a lot of what you gonna do on this team. Somebody just called my man car crash. That's nasty. But all jokes aside, we ain't in a position to be cocky yet. That's what I want to talk about. Y'all think we can be cocky? I know George Pickens gonna be nasty. Y'all think we can be cocky right now? Some random dude came in here and said you're soft. Yo, the quickness my security come through. Whoever it is came here. He said one word and he got kicked out the club. How you get Jazzy Jeff? Your comment was up for 2 seconds. Ooh. Bro, whoever the Big Mac is, he said one thing. The snipers came out. Bop, bop, got him up out of here. Yo, y'all be on a thou wow. Appreciate y'all. Y'all don't let nothing slide. He said one thing. Yo, you saw he didn't get to type the T on your soft. Delete. Damn. Cheers to that. Cheers to my snipers. Again, this ain't the negativity channel. We ain't playing that. Wrench Gang is on. Wrench Gang is in effect. Hallelujah. Wrench Gang is in effect. That's why I love y'all. CJ the original. Fowler is going to test Slam Williams' hunger this season because they both want to stamp their name on the field. And Donovan EZ gonna push both of them. Donovan EZ is gonna push both of them. Cartel G14 classified. That's a fact. The camp battles this year are gonna be real. But the camp battles are gonna be real because it's a lot of people that gotta prove themselves. It's a lot of proving. You gotta prove yourself this year. It ain't gonna just be given to you. I said earlier we should win 3 more games off default because of all the injuries. But ain't shit given. I'm glad Joe Milton is here. Dak Prescott did not care about Cooper Rush. Now, Dak Prescott probably don't care about Joe Milton because he already threw some interceptions. I already heard. I know who intercepted him. It's cool. 2 interceptions already, to be exact. Joe Milton has an incredibly strong arm. He a little cocky, young player, but Dak took him under his wing. He gonna be just fine. But I just like that everybody has something to go out there and prove. Even Micah. Because people always say Micah really good, but he ain't one of the best in the game. So I love that. I love all of that. I think it's excellent that a lot of our players and team have chips on their shoulder. Because all this kumbaya, let's just talk about this. All the kumbaya moments, all of the everyone hugging and everything is all great, right? It don't matter if we don't what, y'all. Excuse me. All of this, yo, it's back fun again. And Demo saying I told you, and George Pickens talking about energy and energy this, and Kyrie Elam saying I never been to a place like this, and all that stuff. It don't matter. Darnell Lamar, 499 Super Chat. Oxnard is going to be fun this year. I'm actually going out there. Hey, man, I need you to keep the DMs open. Hit me on the DM. Let me know what's going on out there. If we don't show and prove, Night Ranger, if we don't go out there and win, it won't matter. DMV said that to me earlier. He's like, bro, all this kumbaya shit, all this sit around the campfire, eat s'mores, everybody happy, it ain't going to matter. Because if we lose a game or 2 back to back, Brian Schottenheimer's in over his head. They can't wait. They can't wait. I don't think they're going to get their chance, though. I think we're going to go out there and put the league on notice first game. First game. That's why I love that our first game is versus the defending Super Bowl champions. There's not a better litmus test. And I know some of y'all don't want to hear it because it's Philly. But yeah, they the defending champions. They got an excellent roster. They got a young team. They got killers all over the roster. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts. They got killers. That was his offense. Good. Iron sharpens iron. You want to know if you good or not? Let's see how good you are versus the defending champions. It's the best thing. Because we go out there and we ball out. We beat the Eagles. We battle the Eagles to the last second. We put in work. Can't nobody take it from us. It's perfect. You don't want to start the year with the Giants. We'll smack them the next week. You start the year with the Giants, everybody's going to say it's the Giants. You beat the Eagles, nobody can say, yo, that can't win a big game, and it don't get much bigger than that. I'm excited, though, y'all. I'm excited. I love the messaging that the players are sending. It's all positive. Momentum is a thing. You know I know it's a thing? We watched the Washington Commanders do it last year. Momentum is a thing. The Commanders got a new coach, and momentum carried them through the season. They got a new quarterback, new coach, and they was just positive. They was moving. Last year, we had all negative momentum. No Dak contract, no CD contract, multiple injuries, no free agent signings, front office and Mike battling, Mike Zimmer and Mike now on the same page. It was all negative. It's good to see positive momentum. Well, we got to capitalize. We got to take advantage. We do. I'm excited though, y'all. I'm excited. New stadium coming 2030. Where you get that from? What? New QB was the key. Here we go. Here we go. With that, on that note, I'm gonna wrap it up because we got Commanders fans sliding in here talking craziness. New QB was the key. That new QB was struggling versus Cooper Rush. Y'all gotta delete Lee Commander's actually cool. Y'all can let him rock. Y'all can let him rock. Y'all ain't gotta delete his comments. I actually know him. That's my dog. He be talking crazy because he a Commanders fan, but he cool. He cool. Culture's right. I think the culture's right. We got to build, though. Let me say this before I get out of here, though. Let me say this before I get out of here. Go spend some time with wifey and the kids. Thank y'all for coming in here. Hit the sub button if you haven't. I'm going to say this until the season starts because I need to get this for every video. The job is not done. Go get me a veteran defensive tackle. June 1st approaches. Go get me a veteran running back and go get me a veteran corner. And then let the chips fall where they may. I need a veteran one tech. Go get me a veteran running back. And the order don't matter. And go get me a veteran corner. If it's Ramsey, it's Ramsey. I'll take him. But seriously, then we ready. Then we ready. But look, I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in. I will be back soon. You know, I got content for y'all on the regular. I missed y'all. It was a minute. You know what I'm saying? I did a live stream. I did the cover 3 with my dogs, but I hadn't been live by myself in like over a week. So it was time. Exit shot. Nah, I'm out. I'm out, Night Ranger. I'm out. You got to shoot for me. But I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back soon. Y'all enjoy your holiday weekend too, man. Enjoy your holiday weekend. Seriously. It's a big deal. Go hug your loved ones. You know, y'all know I lost 2 people recently. I lost one of my frat and another frat brother on the way back from the funeral. So go hug your loved ones. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe this holiday weekend. You know what I'm saying? Don't let football stress you out too much, especially not in May. And I'll see y'all again soon. I'll holla.